So I just dropped Ollie off at the airport and it's really, really sad. I'm pretty sad. Like, this is so weird. Yeah, so I just dropped him off at the airport and he's on the way to Atlanta to be there with his family for the rest of his break, and I'll meet him there after Christmas. So you will see him again, don't worry. But yeah, so today is just a finals prep day. I have my exam today at 7. It is 9:30? Or no, 8:30. Yeah, 8:30. So, spend the rest of the day studying for the final. And then I have like stuff all the rest of the week, finals stuff for the rest of the week. This class, I have 2 things. I have this exam and a presentation, so I'm not done with this class, this Monday class, until next week. The rest of my classes I'm done with this week, so that's good. But I have a lot of work to do, actually. I have I have a presentation tomorrow, presentation on Thursday. So much to do. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know that Ollie is gone, so you will not be seeing him for a while, like a really long time. I'm producing and filming a short documentary film, and so that is taking up a lot of my brain power and energy. So that's another thing that is just, I have a lot going on. Like, I just have so much going on. So yeah, that's part of the reason why I have not been filming and editing and making videos for this channel. I've mainly just been using all of that energy to look at camera screens for school and for work purposes. Not to miss my term. Yeah, so that's part of the reason why. Also, I just don't completely know. Wow, it's really pretty over there. If I had a hand, I would show you. It's like so white. It's just snow and there's just trees. I guess the park, it's just like really, really pretty. But yeah, so I don't really know what I want to do with this channel anymore, to be honest, which is why I'm testing out doing vlogs on this channel. I actually started doing vlogs on this channel like years ago, and I made a vlog channel, but it's like I have to build a whole nother viewership, like a whole nother viewer base, and I just didn't really feel like doing that right now for this winter Vloggerland series. Yeah, so that's why I'm doing vlogs on this channel. I've also just been really enjoying watching people's channels that have their regular content mixed in with vlogs. I don't know, I know some people don't like that. I am a person that does like that. I've had a really hard time, honestly, with YouTube, because I felt like so inadequate and so like just like my stuff is bad. I mean, I don't know. I just have, like, at this point, I don't feel that way anymore because I've removed myself from it, and I do things now, like, I channeled that energy into wanting to make things that maybe people weren't responding to in a different way, which is part of why I started this graduate school program. And I realized that I really love filmmaking, I really love storytelling, and that's what I'm doing now. So that kind of stuff I don't necessarily have to show to you guys, and you don't have, like, it's not for YouTube, it's not the right platform for YouTube, it's not the right content for this platform. So that's fine. And right now, that's kind of why at this point I'm just making what I want to make, because I spent so much time and so many years just stressing and being so upset and depressed about the fact that I wasn't getting the amount of feedback, not even just subscribers, to be honest. Like, not sure if it's my personality, if I'm not connecting with you guys, or what it is. I don't really know, but I just feel like I spent a lot of time being concerned about why I wasn't being responded to, like, in any way, positive, negative, neutral, what have you. Or then just at the end of it, like I am where I am now, it's just like, well, shoot, none of this is getting responded to, so I'm just gonna make whatever I want, because it doesn't really matter if nobody cares. I didn't mean to go on a rant or anything. Hey guys. So I just got back from Whole Foods. Did I vlog in Whole Foods? No, I don't think I did. Yeah, so I got back from Whole Foods, just got some stuff. I'm gonna do a little quick grocery haul. So I just got some green leaf lettuce. Been making some salads lately because I've been craving some more raw foods, fresh foods. I haven't done a lot of raw foods in a while. Then I got this peppermint mocha cold brew with almond milk by Calafia. I don't know how you say it. And it's dairy free, obviously, made with almond milk, and carrageenan free, which is super awesome. I really like this brand, and I've had a couple of different kinds of their cold brew coffees, and I like them, so I got this like big one. It's ridiculous, and it's just because it's festive and I really wanted it. And I think next week, I said after finals, I'm gonna do a sugar cleanse. So I'm gonna go off of sugar for a while because I feel like I've had a lot of sugar in my diet lately. Then I got some mother-in-law's kimchi because I cannot live without kimchi. Thank you, Mommy Tang, for making me obsessed. If you haven't had kimchi, you are missing out. If you haven't had mother-in-law's vegan kimchi, you are sorely missing out. This stuff is incredibly amazing. Spending so much money on mother-in-law's kimchi, I have to make it myself. I got some stuff to make kimchi myself, but it's just like I'm too busy to make it right now. Then I got some argan butter. If you guys don't know, I have eczema and extremely dry skin, so I really needed some thick cream for the winter time. It's getting really cold out here, so it's definitely time for that butter life. Lotion life is over, butter life is here. So I want to try out this one. I did the tester in the store, and it was really nice and smooth and creamy. The thing I usually don't like about shea butter, because this is a shea butter base, is that it's super hard, but this one is like really smooth and silky and soft, which is amazing. And it's still really, really moisturizing and thick, but it's not hard. Yeah, shea butter is amazing, but it is just notoriously hard, and unless you get like a whipped shea butter or something, it's just ridiculous. But this one has really great ingredients, has argan oil in it, which is amazing. So argan oil, shea butter, and coconut oil are the main bases. So first ingredient is shea butter, second ingredient sunflower oil, then argan oil, cornstarch, then coconut oil, and then vitamin E, which is a natural preservative. So there's no funky stuff in here, no fragrances, which is amazing because fragrances typically have tons and tons and tons of chemicals if it doesn't state that it's made with like an essential oil or natural fragrances, even sometimes that. But yeah, so this is fantastic, and I'm really excited to get to use this and see how it works on my skin. If it works well, I'm gonna definitely keep buying it. It was on sale. It was still kind of expensive, which was like, you know, if you have dry skin, if you have dry skin, eczema, you're gonna spend a lot of money on lotions because you can't just get the basic stuff. It just doesn't work. It just leaves your skin drier than it was before. So yeah, and then I got this jicama. At this little diner near us, they have this like vegan dish. It's literally the only vegetarian / vegan thing on the menu. Well, I think there's some vegetarian things. It's the only vegan thing on the menu. And it's really good. It's like simple. It's just rice, beans, tomatoes, jicama, some cilantro. What else is on there? I don't remember, but it's just like a rice and beans dish, and it's just so good. Like, you would just think rice and beans, like, like, it's just so good. Like, the rice is really good, the beans are flavored really well, and it has jicama in it. And ever since then, I've just been obsessed with jicama. It's so good and crunchy and fresh. And since, like I said, I've been doing salads, so I wanted to, because like every time I go to Whole Foods, they're always either out or they don't have it. So I just realized I need to go to Whole Foods early in the morning because that's when everything is stocked. everything. It's just calm and quiet and just great for my anxiety. It's fantastic. So I'm gonna start going to Whole Foods at like 9 a.m. because even if you go late, like that's the people who like are trying to get there before it closes, and then it's like a madhouse. But usually they don't have samples at like in the morning, so that's the trade-off. But everything you want is usually there in the morning because nobody's come to get it yet. So that's what, because like the vegan kimchi was out of stock for like every single time I went, they didn't have it. Either there's just a ton of vegans in my neighborhood, which is strange because there are not a lot of vegan restaurants, but either there's like a ton of vegans in my neighborhood, or I don't know what, because every time I go to that Whole Foods, the vegan kimchi is gone. I'm not really sure what that is about. Then I got 2 cans of corn. These are organic, BPA free, non-GMO corn. So even though like cans aren't the best, it's BPA free, it's non-GMO, I'm all right with it. So yeah, I've just been I love corn. Like in this, like if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that when I was living in Silver Spring in DC, like in the outskirts of DC, in the suburbs, I guess Silver Spring is technically the suburbs, even though it's like not really, it's like right outside of the city. Anyway, if you know DC, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, when I lived there, when I lived in my apartment before I moved here, if you guys remember that, I always went to the farmer's market because I had I had like so many amazing farmer's markets, which I was so just, what is the word? Spoiled. I took it for granted, and now living here, like there's a farmer's market near me, but it's okay. The selection is not amazing, and I just don't like it as much. I haven't been as much. Like I haven't been a bunch of times. I've been like maybe 3 times. The prices are okay. The vendors are okay. The produce is okay. So like I lived by like 4 different amazing farmers markets, like amazing farmers markets. Like, you know, the Silver Spring Farmers Market is amazing. It's huge. There are tons of farmers, tons of variety. Then there's one in Bethesda that I really love that was small. It was just on the side of the road. I would take you guys there sometimes. That one was fantastic. There's also the one in Tacoma Park. That one is amazing. There's a DuPont farmers market. There's like just so many farmers markets. It's just like incredible. So here, and there's one closer to me, another 2 in my neighborhood. One isn't like and the other thing about the one in DC is that most of them are year round or almost year round. So I was just ridiculously spoiled. Like I didn't realize how good I had it. And here it's not as great. There are not as many that are year round. I mean, the weather is different. It's a lot colder, so that's one thing. But yeah, anyway, so I was spoiled. So my point is that I used to get fresh corn all the time, which they had amazing fresh corn, and I would just eat it raw. Raw fresh corn, like just organic farmer, like just small farmer grown corn is incredible. Just like, even if it's not sweet, it's just so good. Like it's so fresh, so crunchy, so crisp. Like it's just delicious. I don't know. I feel like maybe you, like, I know people say you don't digest corn, which like I know you don't, but like I feel like you digest fresh corn a little bit better than like popcorn or like cooked corn. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but when I used to eat fresh corn, I felt like I digested it a lot better than like cooked corn. I don't know if that's true. Anyway, I'm gonna watch some YouTube before I get back to finals crunch time work, because I have so much Vlogmas to catch up on, and the house is like, I cleaned up last night and I always mess it up. So if it's a little messy, it's because of me. Yeah, so I'm gonna watch some YouTube because I have so much Vlogmas to catch up on, and I had to edit Vlogmas for today. I've been editing it the day of, which is ridiculous because last night I stayed up working on my presentation for my film, my documentary film that I told you guys about earlier. I was working on the pitch presentation for that. That's due tomorrow. And so I was doing that yesterday, doing a lot of like audio editing and film editing and just things like that. And then yeah, so I'm about to watch Sharice's vlog. Like, I can't watch everybody's Vlogmas. I just have to like pick a few and stick to those because.
Welcome to day 3 and 4. Happy vlogging. I have zero makeup on. I just like filled in my eyebrows a little tiny bit, but I am rushing out. I am a little bit late.
Okay, I have a major dilemma right now, like major. So you know the cold brew that I showed you guys? This is what happened when I opened it. Look, do you see that? It's like stuck at the top, and then it was like that when I opened it. It doesn't look like somebody opened it and then put it back. And like there's nothing gone, like it's filled to the top. Like it's definitely filled to the top. I don't know, I'm freaking out. I'm not freaking out, honestly. I'm kind of just like, I don't know. Should I drink it? I feel kind of weird about it. What would you do? What would you do? Would you drink it or would you take it back? I mean, normally I would take it back, but it's like gross outside. It's like half slush, snow, wet, gross. It's just not, it's not even the best time for me right now. I need to be working on school. I need to be editing today's vlog. Oh man, I'm just like really excited. And it was the only one. That was the other thing. Like, it was the only one there. It was the only one left. And it was on sale because I guess like the holiday flavors are on sale. Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna drink it, and I hope I don't die or get like poisoned or something. I'm just gonna drink it. I haven't gotten to work yet. Of course. I'm still watching YouTube videos, and now I'm starving, so I'm making some soup. So this will probably last me for a little bit. I'm also watching a mukbang. It's a vegetable noodle soup. I used to always make the noodles with the soup, but it ended up just getting too, like, the noodles would just absorb all the liquid. There wouldn't be any more soup, and it would just be like a stew with noodles. So I'm gonna make the noodles separately this time and make the soup, and so when I want to eat it, I can just warm up the noodles with the soup, and it'll be good. Tofu, of course, because tofu is that. Before Thanksgiving. Still smells fine. I'm gonna use it up because if I don't use it now, I'm gonna waste it. And I've been wasting way too much food lately. I don't really know what's wrong with me, but it's really weird and I need to stop doing it. I used to like, I don't know. I just think my life is different now and it's, I don't prioritize things like my hair. I look like a bum. Basically done, and I had some leftover quinoa from a salad that I made yesterday, and I just put it over the quinoa because I haven't made the pasta yet, and that's what this whole meal is supposed to be with the pasta. So it looks really good. I had a little sip of the broth. It tasted really good. I didn't really need to add any salt. It's very yellow because I added a ton of turmeric. Turmeric is amazing. If you don't know about turmeric, definitely Google that. Yeah, and then obviously you may not know if you use turmeric, you want to use a little bit of black pepper. It helps activate some of the nutrients and the properties within turmeric. So yeah, I usually kind of put turmeric in literally everything that I eat. If you have other spices, it doesn't really have a flavor. It does have like a slight earthy, herby flavor if it's just by itself and say like a smoothie or something. Drinking my water. It doesn't really have a specific flavor. You may be thinking of like curry, but curry has turmeric in it, but turmeric doesn't taste like curry, if that makes any sense. So yeah, yeah, so I didn't put any curry in that because I didn't really want a curry soup. I just wanted a vegetable soup. So I added like oregano, I added garlic powder, just like my main seasonings that I add, like garlic powder. I added a veggie bouillon cube that I love from this brand. I think I already threw it away. It's a brand that I use a lot. I've been using it for a few years now. It's called Edwards & Sons, and you can get it at like most natural stores. Whole Foods has them, and this is the not chicken kind, so it's a vegan bouillon cube. It's pretty good. If you're going to use bouillon cubes, I would say like there's one other brand that I recommend. It's organic, no MSG, no bad stuff, literally just like oils and spices in there. And then there's just a veggie one that's not like a fake chicken taste. Like there's no weird stuff in there. It's just all oils and spices and stuff that kind of like mimic a chicken flavor if you're trying to make like a chicken noodle soup, which is why I use it in this, because I'm making like a veggie noodle soup. Anywho, chicken one is good. It's honestly not my favorite. I kind of like the veggie one better. It's more flavorful to me. This one has like a more like deep flavor. I'm assuming that's like the chickeny kind of flavor. But yeah, so this is really good. So I just did it with quinoa right now because I didn't feel like waiting for the pasta. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and then I need to take a shower and then get to work. You know, I would really love to just like watch YouTube videos and just drink cold brew and, you know, eat kimchi all day, wash this like 4-day-old deep conditioner out of my hair. Literally, I'm not kidding when I say it's probably longer than that. I'm not even gonna lie, it's probably longer than that. You don't understand how often that happens. It's ridiculous. Like, ugh, just school is just not conducive for a fabulous life. It's just not. Just school and, or not even fabulous, just like decent things, like being able to do your hair. I can't do my hair. I never, like, the time, it's just never in order for me to do my hair. Never. Like, since I've been in grad school, my hair has just whatever. Anyway, this grad school situation is just not good for my hair, for my appearance. I've worn this sweater like 4 times this week. It is Monday. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work because I haven't done anything at all. Nothing. Except for correspond with my group mates about the final exam we have today, which I have studied for, don't worry. But not enough. I need to continue to study. I also haven't finished editing Vlogmas. Today is just not the day. Today is not my day. If today's Vlogmas is not that great, you know why.